Tamers, today I want to show you my deck profile for Belphemon. Recently I've seen it played more commonly since it topped regionals, and because of this, mirror matches are all around me. Unlike other mirror matches where it all depends on who has the better hand or gets their combo first, Belphemon is quite different. It's tricky to navigate and requires a lot of strategy. After playtesting this deck, I believe it to be very good amongst the meta while also playing well against itself, the mirror match. First, let's jump on in with our Digi Eggs. I use 4 BT3 Demi-Meramon for the trash and draw effect. I also play 1 Kapurimon for 2 reasons. First is it allows me to trash a card and delete an opponent's level 3 Digimon with its on-deletion effect. However, I mostly play for the second reason, which is that Proto-Gizmon's effect can trash an egg in the hatching area for a reduced cost. Therefore, having all 5 eggs is important, as some matches I go through all the Digi Eggs, and especially do when I'm in the mirror match. Starting next with the level 3s is 4 BT13 Proto-Gizmon. As mentioned earlier, the on-play cost is reduced by 2 from deleting a hatched Digi-Egg in the breeding area. It's on play, we draw and trash a card, and when it's deleted, we can return 2 Gizmon Digimon with the name to the bottom of our deck to play out a level 4 Gizmon AT from trash. Early in a match, when I don't have many Gizmon Digimon in the trash, I will use this Digimon to choke my opponent to 1 memory. Additionally, this Digimon cannot Digivolve. I then play 4 BT13 Phascomon. The main effect is on deletion, draw and trash a card. However, the inheritable to draw and trash at the end of the opponent's turn can help to cycle through cards. Lastly, I play 2 BT8 Psychmon to specifically hold off against Royal Knights. It's worth noting that Psychmon is an all turns effect, therefore be careful when playing this Digimon so that it doesn't interrupt your own plays. Luckily it is a level 3, so we can Digivolve over with a 4, or we can use Gizmon AT's effect to delete it, or use any of the other option cards in our deck that will be mentioned later. Next up are our level 4s. To start are 4 BT13 Gizmon ATs. Playing this from hand for a cost of 6, or we can reduce it by 4 by deleting one of our level 3 Digimon. This card is great for its on-play effect of drawing 2 and trashing 2 cards. Additionally, the on-deletion effect allows for Gizmon XT to be played from trash by returning 2 Digimon with Gizmon in their names to the bottom of the deck. This is another card that we can't Digivolve over. Then, as always, in a deck that needs cards to cycle is 4 copies of BT7 Icemon Scatter Mode, which the effect reads draw 3 and trash 2. We do then play the restricted to 1 copy of BT7 Icemon, as this card can be played to the battle area when trashed from the hand at no cost. Playing this Digimon to the battle area can be useful for our effects and combos that need to delete a Digimon. One example is level 5 Astamon. For example, if Icemon is the only Digimon in play, Astamon can on-play for a cost of 7 to delete Icemon and Digivolve into Belphemon Sleep Mode from the hand. Or if at 3 memory, Digivolve into Astamon for 3 cost, then use the option card Gift of Darkness to Digivolve into Belphemon Sleep Mode from the trash while also getting to delete an opponent's Digimon that is level 6 or higher. Or lastly, no matter the memory, if one Digimon is already on the battle area, by playing an Icemon from the trash effect onto the battle area, Digivolve over using Astamon for a 3 cost, then deleting the other Digimon to use Astamon's effect to Digivolve into Belphemon Sleep Mode from hand. Remember, you always need a Belphemon Rage Mode in trash to be able to give Belphemon Sleep Mode protection. There are many ways and combos for Icemon to be used, these are just a few. Lastly, for the level 4s is 1 BT2 Varmon Blocker. I generally put this card in trash for later use, or use it to Digivolve into if I have no other level 4s available to me. I choose Varmon over the 1 Digivolve cost Devimon Blocker, because Varmon has 1000 DP more than the Devimon. Surprisingly, this can help a lot when versing Shine Greymon, as they need more DP reduction to be able to delete the 6000 DP Digimon than 5000 DP Digimon Devimon. I'd just like to also mention that if I had to remove any one card from the deck to make room for an alternative, it would specifically be this card. This is because it does not help against the current meta, as Shine Greymon, Royal Knights and Mirage Gyargamon can easily remove a level 4 6000 DP blocker quite easily unless they cannot get their combo or they don't have the right cards. However, it is good for the mirror match and the non-meta decks. Onto our level 5s is 4 copies of BT13 Gizmon XT. This Digimon can be played at a reduced cost of 6 by deleting one of our level 4 Digimon. When unplayed, you can play the tamer Akihiro Kurata from trash at no cost. Additionally, Gizmon XT's on deleted effect lets you play out Proto Gizmon from the trash without paying the cost. Similar to the other Gizmon, this Digimon cannot digivolve. This card synergizes well, as once the tamer is played, you can use the tamer's your turn effect, which allows Belphemon Sleep Mode to be played at a reduced cost. Our other level 5 is 4 BT13 Astamon. As mentioned earlier, Astamon has an on-play and when digivolving effect to delete another Digimon on the battle area, which allows it to digivolve into Belphemon Sleep Mode at no cost from the hand. Astamon is definitely a card that you want in the sources of Belphemon, as its inherited effect is really strong. It's once per turn on the opponent's turn. When a card is trashed from your hand, you may play one level 4 Digimon from the trash at no cost. This could be our Firemon blocker or Gizmon AT for the future on deletion effects. I love that the inherited effect can trigger in multiple ways, such as Belphemon Sleep Mode's effect to trash cards when an opponent's Digimon attacks, or you can trigger any of the end of opponent's turn's effects that are on the cards, such as the tamer Akihiro Kurata or Phascomon. Starting off with our level 6s is 4 BT13 Belphemon Sleep Mode. Belphemon Sleep Mode's on-play and when digivolving effect lets us put Belphemon Rage Mode from the trash as a top Digi-Evolution card in order for Belphemon Sleep Mode to be unaffected by opponent's effects until the end of the opponent's turn. Belphemon Sleep Mode is unable to attack and once per turn can end the attack of an opponent's Digimon by trashing 2 cards in hand. Essentially, the point of the card is to hope that it survives through the opponent's turn in order to combo on the following turn, along with negating an attack and trashing cards to trigger effects. Belphemon Sleep Mode is not completely immune to deletion. If suspended, a Digimon can attack into Belphemon, or a Digimon using BT8 Metal Greymon's inherited effect, allowing that Digimon to attack into an unsuspended Belphemon, and lastly it can be DP reduced. Once your opponent's turn has passed and Belphemon Sleep Mode is trash, Belphemon Rage Mode comes alive and is ready to attack. I play 4 copies of BT13 Belphemon Rage Mode, and its Digimon effect reads, during the start of main phase, delete all of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Then if you have 6 or fewer cards in hand, this Digimon gets plus 3000 DP and plus 1 security attack for the turn. Additionally, at the end of the attack, and once per turn, this Digimon can unsuspend by deleting another Digimon. This can be used for attacking your opponents again, unsuspending Belphemon ready for another sleep mode, or deleting one of your Gizmon Digimon for combos. Lastly, I do play 1 BT5 Omnizort. If I'm unable to draw a Belphemon Sleep Mode or don't have one in trash to use the option card Gift of Darkness, then I can digivolve into Omnizort. The when digivolving effect trashes 3 cards from the top of the deck. Then I can play out 2 purple Digimon cards with a play cost of 8 or less. This effect can be used to play any of the cards from the level 5s or lower except Gizmon XT, as the play cost is 9. This can combo well depending on the situation you are in. In addition, when attacking with Omnizort, you can return a level 6 card from its Digi-Evolution sources to delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with a play cost of 12 or less. Moving on to our tamers, I played 4 copies of BT13's Akihiro Kurata. As mentioned earlier, when a card with Belphemon in its name would be played, by deleting one of your Digimon with Gizmon in its name, reduce the cost by the play cost of the deleted Digimon. Furthermore, at the end of the opponent's turn, draw 1 and trash 1 card, and if Belphemon is in play, by placing this tamer as the bottom Digi-Evolution card, delete an opponent's level 6 Digimon. I then play 3 copies of EX1 Analog Youth specifically for the mirror match. However, this can be helpful in all matches. For example, if you have 2 Analog Youth on the battle area and you pass turn at 1 memory, and an opponent deletes your level 5 or higher Digimon, you can suspend to gain 2 memory and end their turn. The mirror match is even more crazy though. In the same situation mentioned, if your opponent has Belphemon Sleep Mode ready to awaken with no memory tamer, put them to 1 memory. At the start of their main phase, they have no choice but to use their Belphemon Rage Mode's effect to delete your level 5 Digimon, to which then you can suspend your 2 analog youths to pass turn. This leaves their Belphemon open to deletion as it's unprotected and has no negating attack effects. Up next is the option cards. The first is 3 copies of BT13's Gift of Darkness. I love having 3 copies of this card because the chances of it being in my security is increased, but I also love having this card in hand as well. The effect reads, during main, delete an opposing Digimon level 6 or higher, then you may digivolve into Belphemon Sleep Mode from your trash. The security effect then allows you to trash a card and delete an opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the trash card. Then I play 1 copy of the restricted card BT7 Calling from Darkness. This allows you to delete a Digimon and or return up to 2 purple Digimon cards from your trash. Finally, I play 2 BT5 Demonic Disaster. This card lets you delete one of your Digimon to unsuspend another. It's highly likely to have multiple Digimon on the battle area, as Gizmon when deleted play out other Gizmon, or you can cheaply play out for Proto Gizmon by deleting the level 2 Digi-Egg. When I first started playing Belphemon, I was unsure what to trash and when. I can honestly say that as you play the deck and learn the combos, you will know what to trash and have lots of fun with this deck. That's all for this deck. I hope that this has helped in understanding how the deck is played and the profile works for you in locals and tournaments. Have a good day. Bye.